That's a $500 check.
You got NIL money, you're good.
Pay taxes.
Don't forget that. Yeah, it was obviously a much better feeling the last 3 years, but I thought we were the best team today. I thought that, I was really pleased. I thought we tried to hammer home a couple of points. Rebounding was a huge part of that, obviously plus 12. And then I was really pleased with, Konzo always does a great job of scheming you and trying to take certain things away from you. And I think this team did a really good job we found ways to counter. And our coaching staff, we had them dialed in. We found a few actions that we really liked and tried to exploit a few of those things. And when you can do that against a Konzo Martin defense, you're accomplishing something. So I love his big kid, the Brazil kid, played great for them and very talented kid. But it's 12 threes again. I thought we were very balanced in terms of the shot, the way we got shots. And Kofi in the interior obviously is a problem, but all in all, another 20 assist night and a few sloppy turnovers late. We held our opponent to 6 turnovers, 6 assists. I like the way we're handling ourselves on the defensive end, and we're continuing to grow on that end as well. So all in all, it's going to be a better Christmas than the last one in terms of the emotions going in, but I'm excited to get these guys home and rejuvenated, and then come back and we can really do what we do best at Illinois, and that's get better over Christmas break. So, but good feeling and proud of this group tonight.
Could you comment on the fan support you get here in St. Louis?
Yeah, it's unbelievable. I was telling Josh walking back here, it's just it's remarkable, and we understand how important this game is to our fan base, and it's. The name of the game is exactly right, Bragging Rights, and it's such a unique event. But I was really curious because we've always had the game on weekends. And, last night we were walking around the hotel and it was kind of dead. I didn't see much orange. And then slowly but surely today the hotel was picking up and a lot of people around. So our fans are the best. And I mean that not just in our league, in the nation. They're the best fans in the country. They show up and they're behind us, and we love them to death.
You mentioned this game has been typically a little bit of a springboard for you guys. How does that change when you're coming off a win this year?
Well, I hope it's really good. I think we've, I have a lot of respect for Konzo and the job he does. So you play his teams. They challenge you coaching-wise. They challenge you physically. And, so I think it's an opportunity that we can continue to grow. We've played 8 high major games this first semester, including our league games. And, we've played really good teams, and we've dealt with a lot of adversity. And I'm excited just to continue to grow and build with this team. And I don't think this will be any different, win or lose. I think we get to Christmas break and we can go to work.
Brad, how do you feel about
Trent? What comes over Trent in these games? And he seems to kind of always step up in these moments.
And has he had some moments in here or what? I mean, Trent's really good. I mean, Trent's a really good player, and he's one of the more underappreciated players in the country. He plays on the ball, off the ball, guards the other team's best player, never turns it over, and plays close to 40 minutes every night and does whatever it takes to win. And then you put him in this game, and he understands how much it means to our fans. Our players hear it; they understand it, and Trent's a pleaser. He likes to try to please, and so he's been great. He's had some great moments in this contest, in this building, and happy for him. He gets to go out, with a smile on his face.
Brad, you checked Trent out at the end of the game and you gave him a hug and it looked like you said something. What did you say to him, and what did that moment mean for you?
Why would I tell you?
ask the question.
No, I'm proud of him and DeMonte. I wanted him and DeMonte to come out together. They're the heart of what we've tried to build this thing on in the last 5 years, and our culture and our work ethic. And if you guys could have seen those guys yesterday in practice, the energy that they had, and trying to help Brandon and Luke and RJ understand this game and what a true rivalry is, and it does have a different vibe. But I'm really happy for both those guys.
Brett, since your back-to-back losses, you've won 7 of 8, and the one is to a pretty good team in Arizona. How do you feel like your team's progressed, and how do you feel? I know there's one more on the schedule, but how do you feel getting into the meat of Big Ten play?
Yeah, I feel I have an idea. Before it was we were literally struggling game to game. We didn't have bodies. I think Coleman and DeMonte are the only guys that have suited up every game. And so it was more of get by every game than build for the long term. And that's frustrating for me. I don't like doing that. And now I feel like we're starting to do that. We've played really good people. We've seen just about everything. I think that we feel like we've been on the road. We've been in neutral sites. We've been in front of 20,000. There's nothing this group hasn't really seen. So, that makes you feel comfortable, like there's not going to be any big surprises come league time. But we all know Big Ten's best league in the country, so it's all going to be, a war.
Hey, Brad. Obviously, when you're coaching a game, you're in it, you're at work, if you will. Are you able to at all enjoy the dominance that is Kofi on some of those plays?
Oh, hell yes. Yeah. I do every day. I'm in awe, and in terms of, everybody sees his power and his aggression and his almost violence sometimes that he plays with at the basket. How athletic was that dunk? And where he left from, and he does something every day that you just go, oh, okay, I'm glad he's on our team, because nobody else can do that, and it is unique. And then you pair that with how good a young man he is, and what a wonderful kid, and how much he wants to be, how good he wants to be. It makes it a joy every day. So I say my prayers every night and know truly how blessed I am to coach him.
Coach, the chemistry you found offensively, what's been key to finding that, especially without Andre out there?
Yeah, it's just, again, and I sound like a broken record, I know, Derek, but practice. Just figuring out the balance, and knowing the opportunities to play off Kofi, to play at the three-point line, to get guys shots, to figure out what lineups work and don't work. And then you have to figure out in a game like tonight, okay, they're going to scheme you, so they're going to do some things and try to take some things, some options away. So how do we go about attacking that? And that's been the process, and now we're starting to figure that out. And again, our assist totals are great and extremely high, and we had the highest points per possession in the country since 2008 in the last game. So our guys are finding that balance, and that's something that I'm really excited about. And now we keep involving more people, and Brandon and Luke and RJ and those guys into the flow of things, and that's something I'm really excited about.
All right, thank you, everybody.
Merry Christmas,